Okay, so as is, this, I am going to take a screenshot of this at the end of the day. I'm going to put it on the community page. Then you guys can compare. Okay, what is this knucklehead doing? How is he trading? What is he making money? Is he losing money? Is he full of hot air? Is he just talking blah blah blah? I'm like, no, I can't be more transparent than this. I'm just putting it all there for you guys. All right, here we go. So I have Lunar still keeping that position, been keeping it. In fact, added to it. I have 60 of the November 15th. I mean, this is all going to be in the screenshot. You guys can see it. 60 left. 60 of the November 15 expiration, $9 calls with a cost of 87 cents. They're about 72 cents. I have 60 of the same Lunar, LUNR, November 10 calls, November 15 expiration again, at the cost of 56 cents. And they're right now at 48 cents. So I'm down a little bit on this position, not concerned whatsoever. I have my lottery ticket right here. It's a nickel. It's staying at a nickel. I have 5 days left, 5 trading days left. Please, God of God. But then I couldn't care less. If this hits the wall, it hits the wall. I lose $1,500. So I had Billy. I traded in and out. As you guys can see, the positions are zero. It still shows because I sold the last bit today. Made good money on that. CAPR is Capricorn. Me and WeZoom traded the puts on this. He made a ton of money, so he's going to buy me lunch tomorrow. And I reversed actually yesterday and bought 62 calls. That's all I could buy in like 30-40 cent range. And those are the November 30 calls. Stock was like 17. And this morning it hit 20. I sold 12 of them at $1.20, which is great. Fine. As this is my actually $1.10. $1.20 was the high. Now I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, I already have orders right here. See, I'm a step ahead of you, Weasel. I have 2 buy orders. I have adding 10 options at 50 cents, adding 10 options at 40 cents. And so I have 50 of those with an average cost of 53 cents, and they're marking at 58 cents. So I'm up a little bit on that. Yesterday and today, between yesterday and today, I bought 30 AST Space Mobile calls. These are the November 25 calls. I don't think these were on Wednesday screenshot. I had 30 of them. I trimmed 20. My average cost is $235. They're $290 now. This is the big one. Tiger Financial, Up Financial, TIGR is the symbol. I bought between $1 and 60 cents, 90 calls. Okay. And last one being at 60 cents today. And it took a huge jump. Still holding on about $9. It was down to 7.5 actually this morning. And I chucked them. I chucked them every 10 cents. I sold 80 of them, completely trimmed. Only have 10 of them. So I'll keep 10, So China is going to announce the stimulus package. It may be good, it may be bad, but I'm not going to take the risk. When you give me that kind of profit, I'm going to take it. My ASTS, I trimmed them at $3. They're still about $293. Micron, I'm going to show next. Here's the Tiger position. So I bought my last 10 today at 60 cents, as you guys can see, and my average sale price was $1.05. That's 45 cents. That's like, I don't know, it's like 70%. So when you give me that kind of thing, I'm taking it. And my last position, open position, is Micron. I told you guys this. I've had this for like almost 10 days now. In fact, what I'm seeing now, there's a trend here, people. What I'm seeing is that when I buy something, it goes against me for like at least a couple days until the things turn. So you guys have a better chance to buy the stuff cheaper than me, for sure. Pretty much on every position. Like, let's say Lunar, my cost is higher than what it is now. I'm going to hold them, obviously. But on Billy, you probably couldn't have. On Capricorn, you probably couldn't have. But ASTS, you didn't even know I was doing that. Tiger Financial, yeah. I mean, Up Financial, Up Fintech, yeah. I think you guys would have bought it cheaper than me if you followed it. And Micron definitely cheaper than me. I bought them. My average cost was 228, 226, I think. It went up to 280. Then these options went down to 170. So you guys could have bought them a lot cheaper than me. And now they're like $3, 293 bucks. So I trimmed. I had 35 of them. Now I'm down to 20, and I have sell orders sitting at $3 and 315. So during the show, if they get there, those will be done. So I have a lot of sell orders out. Still keep trimming, but I probably trimmed 70%, 80% of positions. I want to be light, very light, except a couple things. About 90% in 85, 88% in cash, and still trimming. If they keep moving the right way, I will trim, and then we'll find ourselves new victims next week. So it was a really good week. It really was. So I'm probably up about $6,000 ish this week, which is good. That's another 4%. Last week was better, about 5.5%. So I'm quite happy about it. So let's look at some charts. Spiders, of course, keep grinding higher. It's just not going to end, which is fine. I'm not worried about it. I think this will end when it ends. The musical chairs will end. Trust me. When it ends, I don't know, but I'll be ready. All right. So these are the 2-minute chart. I don't want to look at the 2-minute chart. I will fix this in a minute. All right. So let's look at the daily chart. Oh, this is the daily chart. Okay, so new high, new all-time high right here. Nothing wrong with this chart. I mean, what is wrong with this chart? Lower, higher highs, higher lows. What else is there? Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Anyway. So higher highs, higher lows. That's the S&P 5. This is triple Qs. Triple Qs, triple Qs. Let's go through the same victim list. Grinding higher. Beautiful. Look, man, market's got to do what it's got to do. Then let's go to Mags. Apple. There's a trade coming up in Apple, I'm pretty sure. You guys see this pattern right here? Like this little wedge pattern that is building. If this thing takes off like 232, I think this thing is going to 250. So even on short-term basis, MACD is fine above zero. I'm watching Apple like a hawk. I'm not going to buy it yet. I'm not going to preempt it, but I'm definitely going to be in there when this moves. Let's look at the Mag 7 in general. Meta, I'm pretty sure, is making a new high. It's the best goddamn acting Mag 7, period. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. NVIDIA. Yeah, I mean, we talked about that, right? It's like, it's into resistance now right here, at this high right here, about 136. It's just, this is another, this is a continuation pattern. I mean, if I didn't think it was, then I wouldn't like it. I've been saying this. Go check the other lives. I said this. It's a much bigger version of this. I mean, you can't argue with price, man. Is it going to 170? Yeah, most likely. Let's look at Google. Worst acting one, actually. Microsoft. Yeah, another not so good acting mag. Amazon. Amazon's better. So the best ones are Meta and NVIDIA. Apple as well. Then let's go through what Mojotronics prematurely, you know what he did. Yeah, Mojotronics. Yeah, you did sell early. I mean, okay, I don't know, but this looks so easy to me. I don't know why it's not easy to you guys. Okay. I traded it here. Literally on Monday, I said on a pullback to the 50 EMA, you guys need to be in there. I mean, it came and kissed the 50 EMA right here. I mean, I'm highlighting it at 37.25. Okay, you didn't get in there. You didn't get the low. No problem. You bought 38, let's say. Okay, fine. I mean, it's 47. Now it's retesting the high. So Mojotronics, why'd you sell so early? I told you it's going to go retest the high. I don't know what else to say. You should have been, now I would sell or I would trim. I would trim if I had it. You had it, right? Okay. Well, you're learning. I added AI to my list. It's kind of breaking out. I'm definitely interested in this. So add this to your watch list, please. AI is the symbol long term. I love these patterns, as you guys know. It's just sideways, sideways, sideways. It's in this massive wedge. I love these patterns. So MACD is moving over 0 finally. Please add this to your lists. Symbol is AI. Next one, Albemarle. These are the lithium stocks. We talked about those, and I will show the little one in a minute. Nothing too fancy, but watch list. I wouldn't do anything yet because it's under his 200 EMA, but it's above his 20 and 50 EMA. PLL is the one I really like, small one. Yep. It's testing that 1475, 15 range. Buy on pullbacks. PLL is a symbol of Piedmont Lithium. AMD. Okay, nothing major. ASTS. This is the one I traded yesterday. Today I'm keeping 10 options at the moment. I don't think it's too late on this one. I think this may go sideways another week. And when the MACD turns, this thing is going to take off, go to 30. So if you guys want to look into it, and this is a low risk trade, right? About here, 23.80. You risk the low, 22, 21.80. So you're risking a couple of points to make 5 minimum. I think it's a good trade. That's why I bought the options, and I'm going to buy the equity actually while we're talking. CAPR. Oh, CAPR is back to unchanged. Wow. Okay. That's depressing. Not really, no. I had the puts. I made actually money. You guys can go look at the screenshots. I had the $15 November puts. I bought them at $1.60, sold them at $1.55, sold them at $2.60. No, $1.10, sold them at $2.10, $2.20. Now I'm into the calls. This is going to go sideways a little bit. Not concerned. Okay, I see Bitcoin. I see what's happening with Bitcoin, and look at that CLSK. Okay, I need to pay attention to these now. And Mara, those are the two best miners. Yeah, they're moving, although they're not moving like MicroStrategy, are they? Mojotronics. Now look at the surrogates of MicroStrategy, turbocharge. Look at Carvana, new high every day. Wonderful. I took FSLR off the screen, as you guys know. A couple of people asked me about DJT. That Donald. That's Donald's media company. Holy crap! That moved from 11 to 25 in 10 days. I didn't even know it was down to 11. Wow, what a downtrend. Yeah, I'd be a seller of that thing now. Although, I mean, I looked at the options actually on this yesterday. They are so expensive. They're like 250 implied volatility. I'm like, it's because of the elections, obviously. So if Trump wins, that thing probably will go higher, probably another 50%. And if Trump loses, it'll go back to 10. This is Hain Celestial. Beautiful pattern. Do I have enough time? Well, we'll find out. We'll live it together. JP Morgan's earnings gate came out. I had added to my yeah, there you go. Retesting the high. Nothing wrong with that chart. Lunar, the ones I have options on. Oh, I love this. I mean, you guys will get in cheaper than me if you guys go. You can buy the stock or you can buy the options. But you know what? My suggestion to you all, when I'm buying options, you guys should buy the equity. Okay? Don't. Oh my God. Really? Did it really happen? How much is Bitcoin up today? MicroStrategy, an all-time new high. What a beautiful chart. This is the Bitcoin surrogate, Michael Saylor. Micron. I have still 20 calls. Yeah, just we're curling up. We'll hold those calls. We'll add to it. Not concerned whatsoever. NVIDIA. Okay, we looked at that. Piedmont Lithium. Okay. Okay, let's see. Palantir. Oh my God, it's down 74 cents. Is that why you say it's top? How can you say that? Who said that? Okay, it top for today. It's putting a key reversal day. Okay, I get it. It's extended. I get it. I get all that. But you cannot tell me that this top for good. This was it today. So it's going to do exactly what it did here or here. Look, it's way too far above its 20 EMA. There are standard deviations in these things, way too far. I mean, the 50 EMA is at 35. Stock is 43. It's like, what is that? 8 points. That's like 25% above EMA. And 200 EMA is 27. Stock is 42. It's up. It's over 60% over its 200 EMA. It shouldn't be like that. It should be okay. Now it's going to just correct, go sideways. Moving averages will catch up, and then it'll pop again. So this is the time. If you have Palantir, I would sell calls against my stock position. It's called covered call writing. That's what I would do. There was one I added. Used to be something that I used to follow. It's pretty volatile. So it's called Root Inc. It's an insurance company. You guys see the movements in this? We did trade this. So it went from 10 to 80, back to 50, back to 80, back to 40, back to 80, and then back to 36.40. Yesterday, it had a massive, massive, gigantic move, and today it's giving up a little bit of it. Keep an eye on this. Add it to your watch list, actually. Root, R-O-O-T is the symbol. MACD is under zero. I'm not too impressed yet, but when this moves, it's a thinly traded stock. When it moves, it moves. So options are available on this or equity. Let's see. Sleep number. Sleep number is kind of breaking down. Not as hot on it as I was before. Yeah, it's under the 200. There's something going on there. So the only thing is MACD is above zero, pulling back to the zero. I'm not as interested as I was before. Let's look at Tesla. I mean, look, classic, right? Buy on rumors, sell on news, sell on fact. It literally kissed the 200 EMA today. I mean, it's a pretty big pullback, obviously. But my opinion on Tesla is this. If you want to be a jockey and trade Tesla, go knock yourself out. But as I said on the last segment, I saw the future yesterday. Tesla is only worth about 880 billion, which is actually all legacy car companies combined on the planet, including GM's, Toyota's, Porsches, Mercedes, and BMWs. If you add all their market caps, Tesla is higher than all of them. So obviously, Tesla is not being treated like a car company, because if it was, it wouldn't be 200, it'd be 20. But I think what I saw yesterday, it probably does not justify this price. But with Tesla, if you want to be part of the future, I don't know. I think, you guys need to be in there. I don't know. I'm just really, I was fascinated by what I saw yesterday. So Unity Software is one that we looked at. I like this. So it broke out on really good volume. It's right under its 200. Okay. Now Unity used to be a $42 number, and then if we go back, this was a takeover candidate at some point. Oh yeah. This used to be like a $200 number. We're down to 20. Okay, people, add this to your watch list, please. Please, 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 with pretty please on sugar on top. Unity, U is the symbol. Had a nice big pop after going sideways above its EMAs. Came into resistance right in its 200. It's messing around. Volume is decreasing. I will definitely, actually, I may buy some of this today. Again, market goes up, market goes down. It doesn't really make any difference. Uber, new all-time high, gapped up. Tesla's demise was good for Uber, I guess. Even Lyft is up today. Now let's take a look at those two suckers. Uber, all-time high, people. Gap up on top of that. Beautiful chart. Hate it or love it. Stock is 86. Company is worth 172 billion. Dara is running in circles and high-fiving everybody up in San Francisco or wherever the heck he is. Lyft the little tree who's dying under the big tree. That thing is up to 13.5. I mean, to each their own. I will never own those stocks. Oh, another one. Upstart. I don't know, man. Making new highs. So uptrend started with the gap. I traded a S out of it. This was the catalyst. Earnings, uptrend, lasted, pull back to the 50 EMA, making new highs. Those are the things that you guys need to pay attention to. Okay? Simple. Make it simple. And I said this on Wednesday. I bought actually stock. It's in my long-term portfolio because I'm lightening up on the Chinese stuff. I will show you the Chinese stuff that I'm involved in. What did I say? This is Zillow. I said close to it is between 58 and 60. It does this thing and then takes off on good volume. Low volume pullback. I mean, this thing was 70, pulled back all the way to 58. Now it's turning up. 61. Still in the buy range. I like it. Last couple, Alibaba. If you guys follow me in this 3.5 months ago when I started the channel in the mid 70s, I took profits. I sold close to me. I sold a little bit more today. So I'm probably trimmed 60% of my shares in my long-term portfolio. I'm just telling you guys what I'm doing. Billy, right on support, right at the 20 EMA. I traded this actually. So I'm all out of the options, but I will probably look to get back in. The one that I traded actually heavily today was Tiger. TIGR is the symbol. And we even talked about this one and CAPR. We talked about how to treat parabolic moves. Okay. Remember that? I bought puts and made money on these. You guys can see all this stuff. 890, reversal day. This would be the least favorite of mine. It's just pure trading, really. So don't do this one. If you're going to do Billy is good. JD.com. Right? Look, that thing didn't even come down. By the way, they're going to announce the details of the stimulus package tomorrow. So buy it at your own risk. Baidu. Yeah, they're all broke out. Big moves. Okay, my mentors say big moves start with big moves. Yeah, those are big moves. And last but not least, I'm going to talk about the inverted 10-year, 20-year T-note. Isn't it ironic that Fed is cutting rates? Okay, so when this thing is going down, that means interest rates are going higher, not lower. Because the bond market rules, bond market is telling a completely different story. While the stock market's making all-time highs, the interest rates actually, the bond market is too big even for the Fed to manage. Bond market interest rates actually are raising the rates on the 20-year note. So the Fed is cutting the rate. The bond market says, no, you're wrong. Inflation may be coming back. So always pay attention to the TLT. I'm not telling not for trading purposes, but when TLT is moving and this is moving lower, that means interest rates are going higher. That means stock market is not going to live too long prosperously because the bond market knows best. So if I can show you guys this, okay, you guys see here, the TLT was at 155. This is when the zero interest rate policy ended. Then the Fed raised the rates from 0 to 5.5%. Look, that's why TLT went all the way down to 82. Okay, all right. Look at the S&P 500. Look how uncorrelated it is now, but for a certain time, it was super correlated. This is the SPY. Okay, this is the same duration, same period, by the way, between TLT and SPY. Okay, this is this S&P 500. When Fed was raising the rates, do you guys see what happened to the S&P 500? It went from 460 down to about 340, about a 30% correction. Okay, when they first started raising the rates. Now, TLT, which is the 20-year note, look at TLT. TLT is actually, interest rates are actually going higher again, but the S&P 500 is not even caring about it because everything is fine. Bonds are wrong. Bonds are never wrong, people. Bonds tell the story of the economy. When bond market raises the rates, that means they're scared of inflation. And look at the S&P 500. So how's this going to end? Well, I don't know. We will all watch it together. But it's definitely, the similarities, as I talked about, are uncanny between now and 07, 08. The chart, not the economics part, definitely the charts.